This is a value proposition, but it's only as valuable to the customer if your presentation is quantifiable and crystal clear. Okay? Once I know I've got a Motor Trend customer, because there's really no sense in bringing this up until you know you've got a Motor Trend customer, correct?
Sure.
Okay, if they're on a new Chevy, it doesn't apply. If they're on a GM certified, a Kia certified, it doesn't apply. But once they've landed on a Motor Trend certified vehicle, this is the time to bring up one element. I do not suggest we go through this entire card at the beginning.
Okay.
The customer won't retain it, okay? Especially early on in the sales engagement. They can only retain bits and pieces if you go through the whole thing. We want them to retain as much as possible, because without them retaining it, there is no value. So the three things that I would focus on once I've landed them on a Motor Trend certified vehicle are the three fears we can eliminate. Okay, what are those three fears?
Of what we talked about yesterday. Fear of buying.
No.
Fear.
Nobody's afraid to buy.
Well, fear,
Okay.
fear of buying the wrong vehicle.
Number one, they don't want, they're scared of buying the wrong vehicle. That
Right.
stops people from saying yes. It stops them from taking delivery. Okay?
Okay.
What else? What are the
And
fear?
Two is fear, I guess, probably of a warranty of not, getting
Buying someone else's problem.
right.
Okay, they figure it's a used car, somebody traded it in because maybe it had
Yeah.
problems, and do I want to buy somebody else's problem?
Yes, sir.
And what's the third one?
And paying too much.
And paying too much.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so customer walks on the lot, they're afraid of paying too much, they're afraid of buying the wrong car, and they're afraid of buying somebody else's problems. How does the Motor Trend Certified Advantage eliminate all three of those fears?
How do they eliminate it? I think is just, they provide the warranty.
Okay, so we would let the customer know that, hey, you don't need to worry about buying someone else's problem. First of all, what we've done is we've gone through a very extensive inspection process. It had to be up to Motor Trend's standards. Now, who's Motor Trend? Motor Trend is the group that picks car of the year, truck of the year, SUV of the year, small car of the year, etc., etc., etc. They are the who said it of the highest magnitude when it comes to picking good cars. All right? So we have adopted their inspection process. So it had to pass inspection. If there was an element, a part that did not meet the standard, we had to replace it, or we couldn't Motor Trend certify it. But we just didn't inspect it. We have upgraded it, and I'll tell you how that works in a few minutes, but most importantly, we have guaranteed it. When you buy a Motor Trend certified vehicle, you get 6 months, 7,500 miles of comprehensive warranty. This is not a powertrain warranty. This is comprehensive. This takes care of the powertrain, yes. Seals and gaskets, yes. Electronics, yes. Heating and air conditioning, yes. Water pump, yes. It basically covers all the mechanical parts that could fail. Not wear and tear items, but the mechanical parts that could fail. Okay, power windows, power locks, etc., etc. So, we've eliminated the fear of buying someone else's problem because we've inspected it, we've brought it up to speed, and we have guaranteed it. Now, people worry about buying the wrong car. Okay, I mean, have you ever bought something at a store, maybe a Best Buy or a sporting goods store, that looked like it would be right while it was in the store, but when you got it home it just wasn't right?
Yes.
In those instances, you take it back. But in 99% of the car dealerships, if you buy a vehicle, you get it home, and it just doesn't work, you can't take it back, can you? At Sarah, because this is a Motor Trend certified vehicle, you can bring it back here and you can exchange it. Okay? Just don't bring it back, don't keep it any longer than 72 hours. Don't drive more than 300 miles, and make sure you bring it back in the same condition that it left in. Meaning, don't hit a deer. Okay? So, we've eliminated fear of buying someone else's problem.
Problems.
buying the wrong car, and everybody worries about paying too much. Look, the internet has created a much more level playing field than it used to be in our business. It used to be that we would, mark cars up fairly heavily in anticipation of a back and forth, gut-wrenching, head-butting, misery-inducing negotiation. We've pre-discounted the vehicles now. We have to. When we put a price on the internet, guess what? If the price is too high, no one calls, no one comes to see it. So we price them to sell. Basically, we have pre-discounted the vehicle. We have taken the workload of getting a discount off the consumer and eliminated it. However, you want a guarantee. That's why we give you a best price guarantee. Yes, our price is terrific, but we will also make this a statement, and by the way, we put this in writing. If you find the same vehicle with the same benefits anywhere else within 10 days for less money, we'll cut you a check back for 100% of the difference. That's in writing. The 72-hour exchange is in writing. The warranty is obviously in writing. So Eric, what we've done is we've eliminated, with this particular vehicle, 3 of the biggest fears consumers have. Has any other dealer ever told you that before?
No.
Okay. But you will see a complete state change in the customer. They will relax. I mean, they can't pay too much, can't buy the wrong car, and they can't buy somebody else's problems because it's warranted. All right? That's something you want to get out early.